Hello, beautiful creatures. I am Aradia Arcanum. Welcome to my channel. And for those of you who are returning here, thank you for coming back. You are very much appreciated here. And for those of you who are new, please do consider subscribing. It helps me so much. And I wanted to share with you today information on the skull candle that at the end of the video you will see me walk through doing a black candle spell. And I also wanted to drop in and give my 2 cents on what a witch is. So if you want to hear me babble about all of this and watch a little video on me working with the black candle skull towards the end, please do stick around. So the word witch, first I would like to read the definition. When you Google the word witch, this is what comes up. So okay, witch, a woman thought to have magic powers, especially evil ones, popularly depicted as wearing a black cloak, guilty, and a pointed hat, and flying on a broomstick. So I do not, when someone asks me, am I a witch? I almost hesitate because once they have that classification, then they categorize you in this little box. And within that box comes these definitions of this person that works with the tarot, does divination, works with candles, casts spells, and all of these things. While yes, a lot of these things is a part of my craft, my practices, and a lot of what I do in my daily work. However, I am so much more. I'm an artist. I like to paint, I like to draw, I like to create. My Venus rules my chart, so I am very creative and love to create. And I am into astrology. I read astrology charts. I work with tuning forks, Reiki, energy work, herbalist. I am a mother, a wife, a grandmother. I can go on with all of the things that I love to partake of in my life. So you see, when you categorize someone, you're missing out on the entire story that makes up this person, who they are, and everything. You limit the understanding of who that person is to you. So this is not, I don't like to categorize things. I don't like to give a title to the things that I do. And you know, it's like if someone's a scientist, they can go home at night and be that magician. You don't know. The first definition of something, it is not the only definition. Do your research. Understand the whole part of something. Because if you understand it, your perception of it may be totally different from the next person. So never, 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 beautiful creatures, never categorize someone. If they tell you they are something, if they tell you, say, I'm an astrologist. If someone says that to you, don't assume that is the limit of what and who they are. They can be so much more. I understand it's human nature to have to break things down because so our small brains can understand how to communicate with one another, we put them in a category. While that may be fine, just understand that is not the end of who they are. So, that is my 2 cents on the word witch and anything that you categorize, anything that you give a title to. Just remember there's so much more to that title. So the next thing I wanted to talk about before we go into the part of this video where I will be doing my theatrics on me working with the black skull candle, I just wanted to share a little bit of information, because speaking about categorizing something, when people see the black skull or just skull in general, what comes to mind when working with magic are all of these negative things, all of these things where like you're gonna curse, or you're gonna hex, or you get all this bad juju when you see the skull. Now, beautiful creatures, if we didn't have a skull, our brains would not be protected. So the skull is very important. You can work with the skull because it's about your mind. This is where all of your dreams and your thoughts are housed within this skull in your brain. So the tool is not the thing that is bad, right? It is the person working the tools. Any tools that you utilize in magic can be used for good and for bad. Whatever your definition of good and bad is, it is all up to you and how you work that magic. So what I like to use the black skull candles for is when times that my brain is weighed down with all these negative thoughts. So as you see here, this is a black skull candle, and what I'm going to use it for today is to help clear away all of these negative things that are blocking me, that are weighing my brain, my mind down. So how you can use this is you can use it just alone, or you can carve those things on the back of the skull, all of the keywords that you would like to see happen. For example, clear mind. You carve that into the back of the skull. And, or as I said, you can write these things down on a piece of paper, and then when the spell is done, you want to burn that paper with giving gratitude that the work is done. So, and you can use oils and herbs with this as well. It's all up to how you would like to use this candle. So that is what I wanted to share with you guys today. And without further ado, please stay tuned for the last part of the video, which is me working with this candle. Until we meet again, into the shadows. Into the woods I go to lose my mind and find my soul. So mote it be.